What is up, weather enthusiasts? I'm your host, Pat's Path Predictor. Let's get right into the weather. But before we get into what we were going to be talking about today, I just found out to an unfortunate report that at least 25 people were killed in the Buffalo blizzard that happened over the weekend and Christmas. So I wanted to make this quick intro to say my thoughts, prayers are out to everyone involved, the victims, the families involved, especially everyone in Buffalo who had to go through this horrific storm. I hope it gets better from here. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and talk about the weather that we discussed today, but my thoughts and prayers are out to you. All right, so this is what we're looking at right here. We're looking at another potential winter storm in the Great Plains. Yes, this is not going to stop for another couple of months, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what we have right here. This is according to the North American model, ladies and gentlemen. So basically, we have snow starting to develop in the next couple of days right here, around Wyoming, Colorado, that area. Then we have rain and frozen mix across Minnesota, South Dakota, Nebraska right here. Then it transitions fully into snow, starts really developing these pretty powerful bands as we're talking right here. And take a look at how heavy the snowfall is right here. If we can go ahead and zoom right in. We're looking at 25, 27 dBz right there, which that's reflected of maybe an inch an hour at some points, like especially 30 dBz. That's around an inch and a half per hour, ladies and gentlemen. So it's definitely something to keep an eye on right here. The pressure starts dropping out. This is another cyclone that is moving through. It's not going to bomb out like the last one did, but it's still going to be pretty decent, around 999 millibars. That's pretty powerful for a mid-latitude cyclone, ladies and gentlemen. How much snow are you guys going to get? Well, it depends on each model, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go ahead and first show the GFS right here. We're going to show the GFS, the Euro, both GEM models, and the NAM. For you guys, the HUR and RAP, it's too far out to really show them. But basically, this is what the the GFS has to say. The GFS right here, basically, this is what it's looking like. The GFS is actually pretty conservative with this run. The GFS has it only around 5.5 inches of snow in parts of South Dakota right here, and parts of Nebraska getting as little as 2 inches right there. Definitely something to keep an eye on right there. The Euro has something completely different, though. As you can see right there, this is the 0Z of the Euro. The 0Z right here is showing a very thin band of 7 to 8 inches of snow right there through Colorado, Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota, parts of Minnesota right here, and kind of like 4 to 6 inches everywhere else right here. So definitely something to keep an eye on for sure. That's the Euro right there, the 0Z of the Euro. We're going to go ahead and show you the GEM GDPS right there. We're going to go ahead and zoom into Flow 2 because this is the one that's the closest we can do. This is what it's saying right here. And the GEM model is actually pretty interesting right there. This is for the first part of it. This is for until New Year's Eve right there. They're only giving about 4 inches of snow or so for a very localized area, which is pretty interesting if you think about it. So the models aren't entirely sure what's going to happen, but definitely something to keep an eye on as time continues to progress. The GEM RDPS is also pretty interesting enough. It has snow at a wider area right there. However, if we take a look at it closely, it's about 4.5, 5, 6 inches of snow in some places right there, all the way up to Minnesota. This storm isn't quite over that far out, so that's it only goes 84 hours out, so that's why I can't really show anymore. But yeah, this is what we're looking at right here. The NAM model, this is the last one. The NAM model is actually being pretty aggressive, and they've been quite accurate with the last couple of systems that have moved through. The NAM model is having potentially up to 9 inches of snow for parts of Nebraska, with it starting to taper off parts of South Dakota and Minnesota, but that's likely because the system is still going on. I mean, we just talked about this. It's still going on in this shot right there. So definitely something to keep an eye on for you guys. This is going to be another one of your typical snowstorms right there. Although the GFS has been kind of going rampant on New Year's Eve with another snowstorm hitting the area, much larger one. We're not covering that because of how far it is, but we will continue to cover it as time continues to go on. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It helps me out, helps me make more videos like these. The goal of this channel is to get more people engaged with weather. Once again, the tragedy has struck in Buffalo. My thoughts and prayers are out to the people involved. But with that being said, stay safe.